Wednesday, the 23rd of October 2024. I had a very late start today, which frustrated me because, I really enjoy the mornings, and once the morning's gone, I haven't really got that much wiggle room to do things in the day. So I was just a little bit frustrated, a little bit annoyed at myself for not going to sleep earlier. A bit annoyed at myself for becoming a bit complacent with my sleep schedule and not sticking to it. So I headed into the gym very late, whereby I was lucky enough to see my friend Daniel again. It was funny because I was like, "Oh, you're late," but he had a good reason for being late. He had classes. I just slept in. Today's workout, I'm doing weighted pull-ups. I've been making a lot of progress in the gym recently. It's like all the progress of the last couple months, I think, all kind of manifested itself and made itself apparent, in these last couple weeks and stuff like that. I then headed into Ground Cafe. When I was ordering, oh my god, Bogdad was there. He didn't take my order, but he was looking over me because he works there now. And this guy, man, so embarrassing. It was like that Tyson Fury meme. And he was just looking at me. So I was there and he was on the till over, and then he was just looking at me, and I was just trying to concentrate on what I was doing. Face looking at me with his eyes just staring at me. And I think at the end he was like, "Oh, what was that, honey buns or something like that?" He just said something. It was just because I can't control my laughter, and oh my god, it kind of serves me right though for being weird around Ariane and my other friends from physics class all the time. This must be what they feel like all the time. It was so late in the day. It was so late in the day that it was kind of like lunchtime, so Ground Cafe was so busy. So I actually decided to go into library and do half an hour, 45 minutes worth of work. And yeah, I couldn't even work in there, and I didn't have time to do any studying. This is my own kind of project thing. I didn't even time to get any studying today. Anyway, because boxing's at 3, but 3 I got to leave at 2:30, and then 2:30. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So do you get me? So 2:30. So then if we think about then gym and we think about the traveling time, then if I wake up at 11 o'clock, do you see how the whole day kind of gets thrown out the window? If that kind of makes sense. Anyway, my second session at boxing today, I brought my boxing gloves and my skipping rope this time. I just heard voices. I bought my boxing rope and oh my god, I brought my skipping rope and my boxing gloves this time. I've kind of bought them for myself. I feel like I've earned it. I feel like I've been going there long, and it's kind of cool. Look at me. It's nice because, when we was younger and we was in school, a lot of the other guys, they'd show off their football boots and their new shin pads and their new metal shoes. Sorry, not metal shoes, the football boots, and they had metal studs. Well, and obviously I was never into football, so I never really cared about these things. So this is my version of that, a few years later. So yeah, I was trying out my new skipping rope, which was kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Yeah. Anyway, we went on our run, got lots of sunlight. It was really nice, but I've kind of already said that in the other video, so I'm not really going to say that. There was lots of beginners. This is not the kind good version of me. This is a little bit of ego talking, so just take what I'm going to say with a pinch of salt. But some of these beginners, yeah, they're a little bit annoying. They're a little bit annoying, yeah. So I was walking past the ring, yeah, and some of these beginners who are very new, or maybe they're not new, but they're new here, and they're just shouting things in the ring whilst people are in the ring. And there was this one guy, I was walking past him, he was like, "Establish that jab though." What?
What a segment.
Shut up, man. But so these beginners, and obviously, I know I was a beginner, but I was a good beginner. I didn't do anything silly like that. I was a good beginner. So, but obviously that's just ego talking. That's just a bit of ego talking. Obviously these guys will learn. These guys are new. But yeah, I thought that was just funny to share, isn't it? So, but yeah, it was good seeing everyone there, and yeah. And yeah, also they're very nice there, so don't be intimidated with me saying you know, X, Y, and Z. Just obviously, like I said, it's ego, so just take it with a pinch of salt. And I went home after that. So thank you very much for watching.